Hey folks, how's it going? It's Game Webcam. Now, I thought I should make a, ooh, what's that? I wanted to make this video because I want to talk to the people who have subscribed to me for my Brick Hill content, and probably a lot of you who have subscribed to this channel are probably asking, why don't you make more Brick Hill content? Is because the content that you can make on this platform is very lackluster, because, I mean, I would say the best part of a game is, you know, being able to play the game, right? Well, I don't think Brick Hill is at that point yet. It has potential, but as you can see, I'm currently playing a game that actually is somewhat interesting, because usually a lot of the Brick Hill games that you will come across on Brick Hill are very basic. Like, they're pretty much just like basic Lego showcases and all that sort of stuff. But the fact that even just a simple game like this is actually somewhat entertaining kind of shows that Brick Hill has some potential, but I feel like I don't think Brick Hill can unlock its full potential unless the new client is fully released. Apparently, a lot of people don't know if the new client will ever release. Again, there are screenshots and there's videos out there showing that, hey, there is some progress being made on the new client. But even then, I'm kind of worried that we're starting to run into a dev hell with Brick Hill, or like, you know, like a Yandere dev sort of thing where they make slow changes to the game, but as long as they're making money, like, why bother even making actual changes to the game? We've had this same issue with Brick Planet before. I mean, when I was in Block City, I originally wanted to get a membership for the game because of the cool hats and all that sort of stuff. But this was before I was able to purchase my own things, so my parents had to buy stuff for me. My parents immediately stopped me and said, there's no tangible game that you can play on this website, so how do you not know you're being scammed? And at the time, I thought my parents were crazy when they said, don't purchase anything from this website, but I'm actually kind of glad that I did not purchase anything from Block City / Brick Planet. You know, seeing the state as it is in right now, I think it was a very smart idea on the behalf of my parents for me to not buy anything from that website. And I've only spent like a few bucks on this website at most. And again, I'm not planning on spending any more money on this website until I see actual progress being made. But at least there's a tangible game that you can play. But I'm just saying, it's not the game that you probably want to play. If the new client were to ever release, I will definitely be making more Brick Hill content on this channel. And that is a guarantee right there. Especially, like, making games on Brick Hill, I don't know. And a lot more general playthroughs of the Brick Hill platform. Trust me, I am fully aware that my Brick Hill content does well on this channel. I'm fully aware of it. It's just the amount of content that you can make on the Brick Hill platform, you can't really make a lot of content. So, of course, there's only so much that I can do when it comes to making videos for this game. But the moment that this game actually starts to grow and starts to have heavy improvements like the new client and all that sort of stuff, I guarantee you will probably be seeing me make a lot more videos on Brick Hill. There's just not a whole lot to do right now, so what do you expect for me to make in terms of content, if you get what I'm saying? This is probably one of the more interesting games that you could probably play on Brick Hill, the one I'm playing right now. I'm just clicking a bunch of blocks and you got leaderboards and all other cool statistics and all that sort of stuff, so hey, I'll give them credit where credit's due. You can actually make some decent games on Brick Hill, but you can make even better games if the new client were to be released, because there's a lot more features packed with the new client. I'm hoping that Brick Hill will not become another Yandere simulator where the developers just progressively get slower and slower developing the game because they at least have a money stream going on, which is totally not what I want to happen at all. Hi, so there's a few more things that I want to talk about before this video ends off. So I want to make an update on the Brick Planet situation. So I'm aware that the Brick Planet situation has also garnered a lot of attention on my channel. It has actually garnered so much attention that an ex-Brick Planet staff member has reached out to me saying that they would be likely down to do an interview with me. So depending on when the ex-Brick Planet staff member is ready to conduct an interview with me, I already have my set of questions written here. So if you are watching this video, please hit me up in my Twitter DMs. Please tell me if you are ready to do this interview, because I'm very eager to know about the situation with Brick Planet and how it used to work before all of this shutting down stuff went down. So the second update that I want to talk about is in regards to some other Roblox clones, including a few new ones that I want to try out and a few ones that I've already tried out and probably will be making follow-up videos on. Essentially, there are two new Roblox clones that I am very interested in making videos on, and that is Finobe and Bopimo. So Finobe is an interesting one because this is a closed service. You have to get an invite in order to even make an account in the first place. I just am holding off a video on this because I do not trust the Finobe client. It just seems very suspicious from what I've seen. I've run the client through VirusTotal and it has come up with very suspicious scores. So the moment that I'm going to be able to play Finobe is when I am able to get Windows under a virtual machine, because I do not trust what Finobe has in its source code. But I've already made an account on Finobe. Someone has sent me an invite, so don't worry about sending me an invite whatsoever, because I already have an account on Finobe, so do not worry about that. So there's another platform that I want to try out called Bopimo, but the reason why I have not made a video on that yet is because the website is still under maintenance, it's still under construction, so there's not really anything that I can do at the moment because the website is still under construction. The moment that Bopimo gets released and actually has a tangible website and game that I can go on, I will start making a video on Bopimo. And from what I've seen so far, Bopimo seems like it could have the same potential as Brick Hill, because it actually looks fairly unique and it actually looks like it could be successful in its own separate ways. So yeah, Finobe I'm probably gonna make as soon as I can get Windows under a virtual machine. Bopimo I am looking very forward to. So now let's talk about a Roblox competitor that I've already made a video on. So there is a video that I made in the past on this game called Core. So if you don't know what Core is, it's essentially similar to Roblox into the fact that you can build your own games, but essentially it does not take the Roblox aesthetic where it's like Legos and all that sort of stuff. It sort of has more of like an Epic Games aesthetic feel and vibe to it, so that's how it isn't really a Roblox clone per se, it's more of a Roblox competitor. However, I am considering making another video on this service because a lot of YouTubers that I have watched recently have been sponsored by this very platform that I've made a video on, and you can click on the top right corner to watch me play Core. But essentially, long story short, I had very unfavorable opinions of Core because the client itself is very unstable. It took a while to download and it has a lot of bugs from what I'm currently seeing, but I'm not going to give it too much flack because it is an open alpha, so of course they probably have a lot of bugs to iron out, but still, with the ridiculously high prices that they charge for some of their premium packages, the lack of avatar customization, and the fact that it looks too much like an Epic Games title such as Fortnite or something like that, I feel like is what really is holding back Core from being an actual competitor to Roblox. But I will be making another video on it soon because I have been getting suggestions for me to make an actual game on Core, so I think that would be very interesting because Core is well established enough for me to actually develop a game on it, not unlike Brick Hill. So for those of you who were very disappointed by my initial impressions of Core, I will be making a second video on it, trying to make an actual game on Core, and hopefully I can expose myself a little bit more to the Core environment and the experience and maybe see if anything changes as a result. Okay, that was way longer than I expected, but holy crap, I just needed to get a lot of these things out of the way because I'm aware that a lot of you probably have questions, and I'm trying to answer as many of them as I can. And if you still have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'll try my best to answer your questions. Alright, let's get to the outro. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified for any Brick Hill content that I make in the future. This is Game Webcam, and take care.